Hi guys, and welcome back to Dan's Kitchen Garden Allotment. Today, as I promised you, we're going to do the second allotment tour of July. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put a picture up on the screen now of what the allotment looked like exactly 2 or 3 weeks ago. And it's just to show you guys how much the allotment can change within a matter of weeks. So let's start at the end and let's have a look. So what I'm going to do is I'll start from the Brussels sprout cage again. The weeds are coming back up again, so I need to get back in there and weeding, but they all seem to be doing fantastic. They put so much growth on. The only one we've got is this one, casualty. Looks like to slugs. At least they're only eating that one, not the rest of them. And as we move around, we move to the little fruit section. They're doing absolutely good, brilliant. The rhubarb, I was going to pick the bring the rhubarb up this year, but I've had such a good crop. It's just picked up in the last 4 to 6 weeks. It seems like we keep on getting good crop of rhubarb, so I think I'm going to leave that crown there. As we move down to the courgettes, as you can see, we've got lots of courgettes. We're getting them out of our heads. We're getting loads of courgettes non-stop all the time. This other courgette, the other courgettes, I will put a picture up on screen now of what they're called. I can't quite remember, but it's a new one to me. We've just got to wait for them to go with like a darky coloured skin. And that's what's in the bed. Tomatoes, they're all starting to grow now. I have got crop coming very soon. These are my big steak tomatoes. I'm just waiting for them to start greening up, to start to turn red. Let's have a look at the Wilkinson's tomatoes. Wilkinson's tomatoes, we seem to be getting a good crop. And these ones here are the Tesco's cheap range ones, just sampling. Looks like they're going to be some form of like a cherry tomato by the way the leaves are, by the way the plant is growing down with the tomatoes. And as we turn around, this is the winter squash. It hasn't done that much at the moment, but I think it starts producing fruit and harvest towards the end of the year. So I can't see any fruits in it yet, but we just have to wait and see to see if we get any form of crop. The sweet corn, oh my god. Absolutely beautiful crop of sweet corn. As you can see, I pollinated a lot of the corns down the bottom, and they're just starting to turn brown on the tips. So it shouldn't be too long until we have a lovely crop of sweet corn. Absolute brilliant sweet corn. I'll bring you down to the other side now. On the other side there was the butternut squash. I haven't seen any butternut squash coming out yet. I think it's a very slow year for the butternut squash. By this point we normally have some form of squash growing, but it doesn't seem like we're having any at the moment. These winter pumpkins, winter squash pumpkins, as you can see, we've got a couple growing. There is a few on here. So they should be nice and be able to see what they're like. And I put the turnips in here probably about 2 weeks ago. As you can see, they're all starting to come up. As they get a little bigger, I start thinning them out. The potatoes are now completely finished. I'm just leaving them in just for storage purposes. But if I see any potatoes that have got a little bit of damage or anything like that, any of the plants with a little bit of damage, I'll just remove the plants. I'll just remove the plants from the ground. The runner beans, seems like we're going to have a really good year of runner beans because we've got so many flowers and they're all going. A lovely crop of runner beans I think we're going to have. See, I like to pick them quite early, so just trying to find a sample here. Just a little bit bigger than these, and then I'll start picking them. See, they're picking range. You don't want them too big because they'd be too tough, but they're starting to get to picking when I start picking them. So that's been the allotment tour, and that's what the allotment looks like at the end of July. What I shall do now is I'll just do a time lapse on some of the plants in specifically. So let's go. So then guys, extremely hot day. I hope you enjoyed that allotment tour. I got a couple more things to do before I go home. One of them is wait about 35 minutes to 45 minutes until the sun goes down so I can water the vegetables, because at the moment it's far too hot. I don't want it burning the vegetables. As you can see, the sweet corn is another fantastic crop we've had. We had a good crop last year of sweet corn. We got a good crop this year of sweet corn. Even the runner beans this year are doing absolutely fantastic. Potatoes, I've pulled them up. I pulled some up and they're beautiful. So I don't know what the difference is between this year and last year. I reckon it's down to the heat. We've had a little bit of strange weather this year. We've had some thunderstorms, some boiling hot, and then some rainy days. So I don't think it's been that bad on the vegetables. At least the vegetables are still getting constant water, and the ground's not really drying up like rock, so I'm quite happy there. I've got a few plans for the end of this year. One of them being behind me, I'm going to be putting probably a 6x8 shed in there, probably to getting rid of the beach hut, because as Joe said in the previous videos when he come and visited, it is quite small and you can't really do much in there, so I'm going to try and get a bigger one in the cells, a bigger shed in the cells. That's going to end it for this video. So if you like this video, please hit the like button. If you have any comments or questions, please put in the comments section. And if you're watching this video and you're not a subscriber, please hit the subscribe button. And always make sure you have your bell notification switched on to let you know when I upload a video. I'll catch you in the next one.